Welcome back to Hollow Knight episode 2. I'm your host Colin, and I'm here with an extra boyo in the Discord.
What up, Nick?
Wait a minute. You can't say that on the internet.
Give him the pass. Someone get him the pass.
Just once, I swear.
Use it in February. Okay.
Use it in February?
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't realize I forgot to use my stream deck.
All right. Yeah.
All my macros.
Josh is here. Does he have any Hollow Knight experience?
I forgot we were doing this today.
Don't worry, I also forgot, even though I'm the host.
I just kind of, was here.
You're our Dark Souls expert, and so this is kind of following some Dark Souls logic. So
yeah, like some Dark Souls. What's it called? Mechanics.
Yeah, elements really.
Elements. I mean, you die, you lose all your money.
Yeah.
You die, you lose all your money, you lose your soul. It's just basic stuff from Dark Souls.
Social credits.
You lose your social credit.
You have to go back and kill yourself. It's Dark Souls stuff. Come on.
Yeah, like it shares elements of both Souls games and Metroidvania games, so that's a nice blend there. And
I mean, yeah. If you want to distinct yourself, sometimes you just gotta combine two things together and see how that goes.
Yeah, sure.
Splitgate.
What?
Well,
Splitgate combined Portal and Halo.
Yeah, that does combine Portal and shooters. Halo maybe.
Oh yeah, that game. I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I know.
It's good. That's a good game. It's good. Definitely didn't fall off. I promise.
Yeah, definitely didn't play it for 2 days and stopped playing it.
Oh.
Hey, that's not supposed to be a thing.
Was there anything important I missed in the first episode?
Not really.
The beginning.
You just started well, yeah. Other than that, yeah.
There was poems, and they told you how to heal and attack, and that's it. Damn, it's hot in there. He's like,
Yeah, he's just having trouble breathing, Yeah, it's a proper boss fight, or we fought a boss earlier, but that was just kind of a pushover, right?
Yeah. The Grub Mother is supposed to be a kind of a huge pushover, and this boss, even though it looks kind of difficult, ish, it's also supposed to be a pushover. You're really not supposed to struggle with this boss at all.
If you do, you're kind of fucked. Is what I'm hearing.
The rest of the game is a lot harder.
Yeah, but just from looking at it, it does seem just hard generally. So it's kind of setting you up for the expectations of what to see for the rest of the game. So yeah, because I have seen there are a lot more tougher boss fights. Actually, aren't there later in the game they start throwing harder variants of all the bosses?
Yeah. There's harder variants of a lot of the main quote unquote bosses that you can fight, including this one. And it's a lot harder. A lot harder. Yeah.
Because that's what I was noticing, because one thing that helped me when I was editing this game for you, I had to follow along with a map on my other monitor and just track where you were.
Where are you?
Yeah, no, it was not fun.
I've heard the map in Hollow Knight is gigantic.
It is very gigantic.
Not only is it gigantic, but it doesn't tell you where you're at, and it's it's a labyrinth. So you could take a wrong turn, and it seems like you're following along the map, and then you're like, wait a minute, where am I?
Yeah, it's like we said last time, it seems like a very archaic design choice that they went with.
Said that.
Well, I honestly don't think it flows very well with the nature of the game. There is like an upgrade thing where you can like have a marker for track yourself on the map, but that's just kind of a weird way to do it. So
yeah, and the game kind of I think it goes a little too hard on the don't give the player anything ever, including the map. Like you literally have an outline of the map, and then you have to draw the rest of the map in yourself. Like every time you sit at a bench, your character opens a book up and writes out the map.
yeah, the benches are kind of like Ubisoft points. Kind of to an extent. You can also save progress at benches, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is kind of like sort of a Ubisoft mechanic there. Because normally in other Metroidvanias, well, it was either be one of two things. You'd have to find a specific room where it'll give you the map of the area that you're in, or you'll just have to fill out the map manually by just walking through it.
And even if you filled out the entire map and you've been around a bunch of places, this place is like this entire map is like a maze. So
Yeah.
I get lost quite frequently, and I've already explored the entire area, like more than once.
Yeah, but like it is a labyrinth. That's just kind of the nature of how just Metroidvania games go. But it's also nice with, at least from what I could remember of this game, every room is aesthetically different from one another, so there isn't a whole lot of copy pasting everywhere. So once you do understand like the layout of what the background looks like, at least you can find your way through the place. Like you said, like once you play through the game, you know exactly what you're doing. So there's that.
Yeah.
Still,
All the areas do look pretty unique, and they all like a lot of this game has a lot of really cool, unique music.
yeah, it's atmospheric to be fair, but still, atmospheric is kind of the point with this. Freaking, I know this is like super old, but the original Metroid back in like 1986, it is kind of like the same sort of level design. The music, on the other hand, is like the most bumpin' tunes ever. Like you could actually rock out to those melodies. I know
you got your boy in the car playing Metroid, and you're just head banging to it like on the highway.
It's not necessarily a fair comparison because it came out like
swerve and hit 3 other cars.
because it came out like mid 80s. It was the first game, so people were still trying to figure out level design philosophy then too. So the music, even though it's good, doesn't necessarily fit well with the atmosphere. In Zero Mission, it's a little better. It's still the same melodies and all that, but I think Zero Mission has a better atmosphere to make the bumping sounds actually fit well.
Ooh, piece of cake.
Oh, it's a trap.
It's a charm, and one of the best charms in the entire game that you get at the beginning. Pretty cute, man. Gonna use that for the rest of the game.
What was that one?
The soul catcher. It's essentially you get more soul per hit from enemies.
Oh, and that's the thing that fills up your tank, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah.
Your soul tank.
Yeah. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, it's neat that you can just heal yourself at will, and it doesn't take too much effort to have the soul tank fill up. So that's nice. It's just, the only way to make it not feel broken is to have all the enemies like pot shot you every which way,
They just chip damage you every 3 seconds.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm finally and I just took 2 masks. Okay. Or just the simple enemies. You're like, oh, cool. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got lost for 2 hours.
Yeah, this is nice. This is oh, where'd all my health go? Yeah.
It's just look at that! It's a cute little enemy, and it did one mask. Okay,
and I'm dead.
There's another cute enemy, and another one, and I'm dead.
I forget now. Are there attacks that do like half masks and all that?
No, nope.
Oh,
each
so
attack does at least one mask.
Okay.
Some attacks can do more than that.
I know some attacks can do more than that, but I just couldn't remember if like half mask damage was possible or not.
No, everything from a literal living bush to a gigantic sword does pretty much one mask.
Okay. Yeah, the only reason I asked that is because I know you can get more masks for your health bar, and some of those are split up into shards. So just my thing is like, oh, shards. It's like 4 pieces. There must be like quartermaster and it's something like that. I don't know. But
yeah. If you could take half mask damage, I feel like that would make the game a little more complicated because how much would healing do one mask or could you heal a half mask? Like, yeah.
I would think maybe you could just do a full mask and at least have maybe that would be a little too comfortable than what the developers want, you know?
They kind of want you to like constantly have to watch your back and suffer all the time.
Yeah.
But also buy their game.
Yeah. Can't wait for the sequel, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Silksong coming soon, 2027.
If only.
Silksong is like the GTA 6 of Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Or Skyrim 6.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6, yeah.
Elder Scrolls, yeah, my bad.
Well, no, Skyrim 6, that's the Switch version.
Yeah.
Skyrim is released like 7 times.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
And somebody owns all of them.
I wouldn't be surprised, you know?
Look, it's another me.
Oh.
And she's gone.
Well,
Can
bye-bye.
I get your number?
don't go to R34.
Oh, no!
Well, I just finished my Mega Man game.
Oh, well, good for you.
R34 Thanos. No!
R34.
What? No. Don't look that up. No.
No, Thanos with the R34 Infinity Gauntlet, and he just hits the snap.
R34 Infinity Gauntlet.
The R34 stone.
It's amazing how big this level is and how little traversal abilities you actually have until you beat this level. You literally only get squashed, idiot.
Dumbass.
Bro really stood under a stone held up by a vine. He's like, "This is fine. I'll be fine."
Yeah. In the beginning here, you don't have a lot of traversal methods. All you have is move and jump. You do get some more things later on, and there are some level design elements that kind of encourage that. So that's a way to like lock off an area that the developers don't want you going into just yet. I'm pretty sure there are ways to get into there sooner or later, but sometimes for these sorts of games, they'd like to lock off areas by having where you don't have the specific tool or ability to get you through them.
Yeah, like sometimes the jump is too far, or you don't have the dash is too far, and you need a different kind of dash, or
right,
like
or the entire the entire room is a spikes, so you'd need the spike breaker boots in order to get through there. And for some reason, on the opposite side is an optional cutscene. Okay, thanks for wasting my time, game. Oh, that's not this game. That's a different Metroidvania. Or at least I think the cutscene's optional. I actually don't know. It just kind of seems out of the way. I'm talking about Castlevania Symphony of the Night, actually. There's like a room kind of early game, not kind of early game. That's just like it's sectioned off by just the floor and the ceiling have spikes on them. You can't get through it. It's a narrow corridor as well, so you can't tightly maneuver. So you'd need the spike breaker boots, and on the opposite side is a cutscene. I don't think that cutscene is necessary. I don't know. Because I usually just I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to Metroidvanias, I'm usually inclined to 100% them. Like get all the things, so I can be all decked out for the final boss and just feel good about myself, you know.
I've only played Hollow Knight and Ark, so I don't have any experience when it comes to any other video games.
You don't, bro. You're sad. You're missing out on so many great games.
I played GTA too. Come on.
Oh wow, GTA, right? Yeah, sure. Story was good.
Honestly, I'd pay money to see Trevor from GTA hit the Gwitty.
It's a quitty.
Hit the Gwitty or you're not in the Quinn. It's simple.
Get rid of that old yee ass haircut too.
Be rid of that yee ass haircut.
No.
Perhaps you'll get some masks on your, well, you know. Perhaps you'll get some masks on your nail.
Right. You can do it, Colin. Ouch.
Jesus Christ. Dude, the no movement in this is it drives me nuts because you can't, like, an enemy can just sit in a spot where you really can't hit them. I think I got lost in this place for like 2 hours trying to find the next spot. Bruh.
Yeah, you did something. You're up to something here. Oh, there's the next area. Just follow whoever that is. Yeah.
She has extra jumps. I don't have those. That's not fair.
Can't wait for the sequel. Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
Can't wait for Silksong. Coming soon. 2032. So, guys, Silksong
How long has that game been
couple months away.
anticipated for so far?
Only 112 months away. It's so close.
Close.
I think the game got revealed in 2019. I think. And then it's still not out yet. Perspective
And Carrie
audience.
just posts on Twitter like, please, guys, please buy the game. We promise it'll be out soon. Winky face.
Right. Like with there were some rumors going around that the game was going to come out summer of this year, 2023. There's still been no new news about it as of right now, so I doubt it's going to happen. We're recording this part specifically in mid to late April. So it's still not here yet.
I'd find it hilarious if Silksong came out just like in the middle of this series and we're like, yay, Silksong finally came out.
I know, right? That would be
coming soon, 2025.
that would be something, right? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they wanted to make like a significantly bigger map than this game provides, then that might justify the length. And also, I don't know how this game was animated. It probably was by computer, because of course it was. A lot of games are. But it does have that, like, it's a neat art style. Like, the characters and just the enemy sprites are very simplistic in drawing, whilst the backgrounds and the foregrounds are super intricately detailed.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's nice, and it's easy on the eyes, too. Like, it's a nice factor of beauty and simplicity.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hollow Knight is hand drawn.
If it is hand drawn, that might explain the reason why.
Yeah.
Because Cuphead was also hand drawn, and it took them.
Yeah, and that also took forever to come out.
It took forever to come out, and it also took 5 years for the DLC to come out.
Yeah.
Because everything's hand drawn. So if that's also the case for Hollow Knight, and they are wanting to go with a extremely huge map, oh god. we could probably understand.
This game will never come out.
The game will never come out, yeah.